Today is a very, very, very special day for somebody,
What
and he
the
has
hell
no.
is going on?
Is this just a random sock he brought in here?
Yes.
Titi, come here. Come here. He has no clue that we found four of these. Look how funny.
How creepy is that?
Oh my gosh.
A bunch of faces.
Titi, come here. What do you think?
Okay.
Titi, hey, sit. Sit.
Sit. I have to talk to you about something. Can you sit down?
Sit, Titi.
Sit. Okay, drop this. Hey, guess what? You were a very, very good. You were the goodest boy this year. Yeah, very good boy.
I love that Carol's standing on her chair.
Nana found you something that's gonna make your little golden hot to speak white out of that test.
Titi! Oh my goodness! I know. Good. He's about to go. Titi, what is that? What is that? Are you so happy? I know there's others in there. Titi, what'd you get?
Yeah, it was like, maybe it's gonna like get wider.
You must have been a good boy.
Titi, were you the
Huh?
goodest boy this year?
Oh my goodness.
Look at this guy.
He's gonna say hi and say hello.
Yeah.
Know I'll make it. I know there's strength that's on my side. My hands are shaking. And old ways breaking like the tide. And the truth is I've been fighting all my life. It's time I prove there's not a light I can outshine. Take a breath at the edge. This is the chance to chase my dreams. 'Cause the best is ahead. And all I've got to take is a leap of faith.
Oh. Hi. Hi. Maddie's gonna be behind me while I'm doing this eyebrow tutorial. I hate when people say, I've had a lot of people ask me how I do this, because we all know they're lying. No, like maybe one person asked. One person, more than one person, but one person specifically asked me if I would do a tutorial on my eyebrows, and it kind of made me laugh because I didn't know that people liked them. Actually, in 5th grade, I remember like a boy telling me that I looked like a boy because my eyebrows were so thick, and now I'm just like, how do you like me now? I have on all of my makeup except for my eyebrow gel, and also I don't have mascara on. So again, I'm not a makeup artist. Kasey Acuff is my best friend who is, and she's probably gonna watch this YouTube and vomit. Let me just show you my little products. This is called Precisely My Brow Benefit Pencil in 4.5. I'm gonna be honest with you, I just give Maddie my credit card and I say, hey, I ran out of this pencil, can you buy it? And she just and buys it. So,
That's what I got you for your birthday.
well, not this one, but yes.
Oh.
Because I
okay.
ran out.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, she somehow picked the right shade. So just to show y'all, I have really thick and long like length eyebrows. Maddie, come put your face in here so they can compare. Because I think people think I fill them in, but
you have makeup on and I look like a boy.
No, you don't. Put your, yeah. Okay, see the difference in the length of our eyebrows. Mine are so long. They're longer than my eyelashes, so I don't even know what to say about that. I will say, yeah, I will say, I kind of wish John was in here. He's taking a shower because we're about to have an engagement session. If we ever have children, their eyebrows are gonna be full on Frida. Like full on Frida. His are bigger than mine. So mine are really big. They're really long and like thick, but they're not super dark. I've thought about getting them tinted, but Maddie and John both won't let me. They said that I'm gonna ruin my eyebrows. Yep. So I'm gonna show you how I do this. So I'll start with the Benefit 4.5, and then I just kind of brush them up a little. I'm having to have the mirror right next to me because that's freaking me out. Again, not a makeup artist. I also sit right in front of my computer screen because it's like blaring light. Works just as good as like a vanity with lights. Okay, let's start with the front, the thickest part, and I draw a line. I can't even talk while I do this. So I've drawn a line here and underneath, and I try to do it really lightly because I don't want them to look like cowpitters. So then I kind of go to the top right here in the middle. I'm barely pushing down, and that's one of the reasons I like the Benefit opposed to the Anastasia and the, is it NYX or NYX? How do you say it, Maddie?
Huh?
Is it NYX or NYX?
NYX.
NYX, okay. They have really good colors, but I feel like you have to like curve it into your face to get the pigment to come out, and this pencil like rubs on smooth, almost like a charcoal, no, not charcoal, oil pastel, yeah. So that's why I went with the Benefit, because I barely even have to touch it. As you can see, here's my one eyebrow that's not done. There's nothing on my eyebrow at all. I've done every part of my makeup except eyebrow and mascara. Here's the start of eyebrow 1, none. Okay, so now that I kind of have an outline, I go in and just kind of draw lines. Try not to do it too dark. I mean, this is my natural hair color up top, so I do have pretty dark hair, but there's nothing worse than like when you see someone and their like eyebrows are like 3 shades darker than their hair. If their hair is this, you know, the same, like if you have bleach blonde hair and your eyebrows are brown, that's one thing. But if your hair is brown and your eyebrows are black, you're kind of like, oh girl, you overdid it a little bit. If you don't like your brows thick and you just, you know, want just a little bit of coverage, like you could do this same technique, just don't do as dark, don't do as much. But like I said, my brows are really long and thick already. It's just that they're not super dark, so I kind of like to fill them in for color purposes. I didn't exaggerate, like I didn't overline like you would with your lips with like a lip pencil. Wouldn't know a thing about that because I'm like severely allergic to anything touching my lips other than baby lips. Okay, so that's pretty good for filling this one in. Yeah. Okay, so you can see the difference already with how much darker this one is than this one. You notice they are pretty much still the same exact size because I'm not overlining. I'm just, you know, going along the outside edges and then filling in. And then usually I take the spoolie and kind of just like, not rough though, because if you go to town with this thing, it's gonna rip some of your eyebrows out. And I'm not in the business of doing that. So I'll do that, and then I go in with this e.l.f. pencil that is 95 years old. Looks like disgusting. I'll get right on that. And kind of make sure that those outlines are smudged in. Sorry, I feel so awkward that I'm like, honey, way up in y'all's face like this. But you kind of have to be up close if you're doing an eyebrow tutorial. Okay, so there's one eyebrow with a pencil. I'm gonna go in and do the exact same on my lefty. And then what do they say? Sisters, not twins. Because, you know, our face isn't completely symmetrical, and that applies to your brows as well. So I'm just doing my best here. I'm just, you know, literally living my truth and doing my best. I can't talk during this part. Thing looks smooth and filled in. Hopefully by the time I'm done, John will come out and I can show you how insane both of our eyebrows are. I just want to know, like, why don't I have long eyelashes? Like, those are non-existent. I'll put mascara on too, for you guys. But if I had the lashes of my eyebrows, watch out, Vogue. Okay, then I kind of just look at them to make sure that nowhere else needs to be darkened. And I see one spot over here. Okay, now I'll take my NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in Espresso. I always like dab off the like, see there's like a little goo on the little excess on the end. And then I start in the middle, because if you start at the beginning of your brows, more of the pigment's gonna come off, and your brows are kind of supposed to, I prefer my brows to fade from lightest dark and then back to a little bit lighter. Don't even know if that's what you're supposed to do, but that's just how I prefer. And I just brush up, because again, I like mine really brushy, really bushy, really bushy. Brushy bushy. And I understand that a lot of people, like that's a lot for some people. Like our weddings that we shoot, our couples, I've never really seen any of my brides say that they want like really thick bushy brows. Like they're more conservative with how theirs look. They want them to look natural, just a little bit filled in. I'm like, let's go for gold, baby. Go big or go home. So you can see this one has the brow gel on it, this one does not, and it just makes them a little bit bolder and also a little bit more stiff. They like stay in place more, and especially because I always have my camera up by my face, that would be the first thing if I didn't have this gel, would that my brows would just, you know, fade, kind of like lipstick does from, you know, all day wear. I would know a lot about that, and I'm kidding, because I can't wear lipstick at all. So you see how I just kind of like brush them up. I have this handy dandy e.l.f. It's like a makeup eraser that Maddie and I ordered from Target, because they never have them in the store. And yeah, we each got 3. This is only my second one.
I'm still my first one.
Mine's kind of dry. Anyways, if you notice, this isn't even like I normally wouldn't do this, but like there's like a little spot of something right there. It erases so easy. I mostly use mine for eyeliner because I'm horrible at putting on eyeliner. Okay, so that's the brows. And then let me put on mascara really quick, just for you guys to see the finished look, because I'm a makeup artist. I use Benefit Roller Lash, Marc Jacobs, for the top of my lashes, and then this is really old, but it's like the CoverGirl waterproof mascara for my bottom lashes. Otherwise, if I don't use waterproof, it gets all black and smudgy underneath, and I like barely put any on my bottom lashes ever anyways. Wow.
12 hours later.
Come up closer.
Huh.
Go, yeah, so they can see your brows.
You should see me in my brows. Boom, boom.
Oh, instead of crown?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
but I was telling them.
They don't get it.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Do you need to
That if we ever have kids, they're gonna have like brows like Frida.
I wish I could do like Jim Carrey, you know, when he does like the...
Well, the Botox, you know, I can, that's as much as I can do. And then I just add this Becca Champagne Pop highlighter to my brow bone. Pretend like I know what I'm talking about. Again, Kasey has probably just turned off the YouTube. And then in the corner of my eye, because Kasey does that, and it looks a lot better on her, but hello, she is Kasey. And call it a day. And I just go back in with this fluffy side IT Cosmetics and just brush it. And boom! There you go, girlfriend. Okay, let me look down and not be awkward. Maddie, you're making it awkward.
Maddie just staring back there.
Yeah.
You're in focus. You look down. Get up a little closer. Let's make this really awkward. So yeah, didn't take that long. Not even, it says it's been rolling for 19 minutes. So yikes.
Really?
But that was mascara too.
Kelly.
I don't know. Anyways.
That's really long.
There you go. That's my brow tutorial. Again, I'm not a makeup artist. I just have bushy brows and fill them in to make them darker. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and ring the bell.